How you doing? Yo, what's up? How's everybody? Hello. Good morning. Good morning. I got my McDonald's coffee. I'm ready to rumble today. I got on my most comfortable sweater. Forgot what company this was. It was GH Bass. Dude, there's a company. They used to make the most baller sweaters in the world. It was kind of a crazy deal. It's like GH Bass. They're like a shoe company that was experimenting into clothing. It was mostly women clothing, but their men clothing was chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. Couldn't be better. And then the pandemic hit and they axed that entire department. We're not doing clothing anymore. We're back to shoes. Shoes only. Back to our roots. I'm no, the sweaters. That was my sweater, Gabe. Anyways. What's up, Divbuster, James, Brandon, Best, Tricks, Furry. Good to see you guys. Just came on YouTube that you went live. Let's go. Huge. Craft. Good to see you, my friend. How's everybody doing on this nice winter? I don't know. Is November considered winter yet, or is it still fall? Is November winter or fall? Is no, not November starts with November, winter or fall? November is a part of fall. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We're still in fall. Hope everyone's having a good fall day. I think late December is when winter starts. It's weird. That's so weird to me. I mean, I'm just now reconciling with when fall is. Fall to me is like September and October. And then November is winter. I don't know if you grew up in a cold place or not, but November is when it starts snowing. So that's winter to me. Winter has always been November, December, January, and February, sometimes March. Because that's always when you experience snow. I mean, growing up in Denver, first off, this is really bothering me that there's this little air plug. There we go. Growing up in Denver, it snows November, December, January, February. That's winter, right? That's the defining feature of winter. So to hear that November's been fall for the rest of you for all this time has been really blowing my mind. I don't like it. Some of you who have never experienced snow before have no idea what I'm talking about. You're like, I don't know, it's 60 degrees instead of 90. We're fine. Growing up in snow, though, in snow places, you always hated to meet people who were from Florida who'd be like, oh my God, snow. Oh my God. Oh my God, snow. Let's go outside and frolic. And you just sit there with a deadpan being like, give this a month. You have not realized how inconvenient snow is going to make every aspect of your life. This is going to suck. Except for the deep freeze of 2021. Oh my God. I think it was 2017. There was a huge El Nino snowstorm, which again, if you live in the mountains, you know El Nino. It's a certain weathered pattern that brings, it's like high pressure, low pressure. It brings a lot of snow in its path and it hits everything. I was living in Truckee, which is in California. It's in the mountains of California. And we had gotten 2 of these snowstorms back to back. And when it snows and you live in the mountains, your entire life is just shoveling snow. You wake up, you got to get up an hour or 2 early to shovel all the snow out of the way so you can hopefully get your car on the road. And then you go to work and surprise, they don't hire people to freaking shovel snow. So you're also shoveling snow there. And then by the time you get off work, it's snowed more. So you got to shovel out your car again and then get back home and shovel out your driveway again before it's literally nonstop shoveling. And 2 years of that was enough for me to be like, I'm never living in the mountains ever again. My first experience was winter when I was 3 years old, moved to the Midwest and had to go trick-or-treating, Easter egg hunting in the snow. Yeah. That's a real northern tragedy, is having to wear a jacket over your costume. Your mom making you wear a jacket over your costume. Mom, no one's gonna see I'm the Black Power Ranger if I'm wearing this stupid jacket. And you go, let me wear my jacket. Or take my jacket off. They need to see how cool I am. Again, American thing. I don't think Europeans go trick-or-treating. You're missing out though. That's a lot of fun. Halloween's a great time. But having to wear a jacket over your Halloween costume is the epitome of the younger tragedy. Up here in Canada, mom just made the costume larger so you wear it over the coat. Good call, Kashmir. That's a great call. Your mom's smart. She's thinking ahead. But like growing up in Denver, it wouldn't always snow in October. So sometimes you just want to wear your costume. Oh, I'll tell you one that was crazy though. You ready for this? Okay. So my first year at Colorado State University, prestigious university. Hold on. It's not prestigious. It's just old. Colorado State Oval. Centering Colorado State University is this place called the Oval. It is this beautiful area with these 100-year-old trees. Colorado State was like founded in like the 1800s. Has 100-year-old trees everywhere. It's beautiful. This is all the original buildings. Yeah, give me a 360 street view of this bad boy. Yeah, give me like right here. Well, give me it in summer. Give me the summer. Give me the summer. Thanks, Herb, for being here. I appreciate you. Anyways, these are all the original buildings. Has all these gigantic trees lining all the way around. You come out here, you play frisbee. It's a great time. My first year at Colorado State University, it snows in like early September. And if you don't know anything about fall is where all the leaves fall off, right? So in September, these trees also have their leaves. They're mostly still green. So when a big snowstorm came, instead of like the snow just falling through the branches and maybe a little bit of snow gets on the branches, the leaves caught all the snow. And it was a huge snowstorm, and they're like, classes are still on. Don't you think you can't come to class today? Well, anyways, about 2 hours later, we get a message being like, there's been an emergency at the Oval. All classes are canceled today. The emergency at the Oval was that all the snow had accumulated on all the leaves and branches, making them so heavy that one of these gigantic branches fell on a small girl. No, well, not a small girl, but just a young woman, I should say. She was a student. Talk about living the American dream, though. Am I right? For any Americans Europeans are going like, oh my God, that's so tragedy. There's no good that could come out of that. All Americans are hearing that and be like, dude, she just got free tuition. Like, oh my God, that lawsuit's gonna be so good for her. Oh my God, she's going to college for free. She struck gold. Like, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. If I had knowledge that that branch was gonna fall ahead of time, I would have been standing under it all day. Oh no, it's gonna help. Oh gosh, if only the college had warned us ahead of time, maybe canceled class and not put me in this precarious situation. Ah! You couldn't handle the snow, furry? It's just... The other thing about snow that people don't realize is, first off, yeah, it's cold. But you have to dedicate about 20 to 30 minutes. Not 20. Let's get real. It's probably more like 10 to 15 minutes every day to de-ice your car and get the snow off your car. Every day. And then you'll just be like, you're in your fancy work clothes and you're brushing off the snow. And then a little bit gets in your sock, and then your sock's just wet for the rest of the day. And you go, dang. My school would never close school until it snowed one year and a kid nearly died driving to school. Yeah. First off, Ducky is fire. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I mean, growing up in Denver, it's just like, oh, I'm sorry. It's the apocalypse outside. We'll see you at school. And then I was living in Texas, where, you know, I was working in northern Texas, and like I worked with kids a lot, so I would go into schools a lot. And like I looked around and like they were telling me school's canceled. I was like, there's not even snow on the ground. They would cancel it for anything. They're like, oh, the lightest dusting of snow has fallen. The lords have spoken. This is the apocalypse. Everyone go home. Completely different like lifestyles of how we live. To give a better example of this was a mind-blowing day. So I was driving back. I was visiting my parents over the weekend in Houston. I was driving back to Dallas. And that's like a 4 or 5 hour drive or something like that. Well, anyways, it's snowing, but for my northern friends, it was snowing enough to be like, oh, you see the snowflakes, but it's not sticking to the ground. Like, oh, okay, so it's fine, right? Right. Well, anyways, I'm driving back up north. Traffic is like slowing down because people, when they in Texas, when they see snow, they go, surely everything is black ice. Everything is black ice. This is how we die. So it's like, fine, be cautious. That's better than being reckless. So we're slowing down and slowing down and slowing down and slowing down. And then we come to a stop. And I go, what is happening? There must have been an accident, right? Well, this will be cleared up in an hour or two. I sat there for 11 hours. I had to call my boss and be like, hey man, I haven't moved from this spot in like 9 hours. I'm not gonna make it to work today. And what ended up happening was the traffic kept slowing down so much that there eventually was a slight incline that it got slightly wet. And because traffic was slowed down so much, all these 18-wheelers couldn't get enough force and traction to move forward, so they got stuck. So a bunch of tow trucks had to come and one by one move every single one of these semis out of the way. Took 11 hours for us to even move. And I was like, damn you, Texas. Here in CT, school actually gets canceled, which is surprising. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. It's more so how much your location is equipped to deal with the snow. That will determine how much school will get canceled. But if too many days get canceled, then days get added to the end of the year, which personally I've never really minded because I'd much rather take a break, have a bunch of breaks in the week, unexpected, because there's nothing better than a snow day, right? Rather than just be like, oh, we're gonna go all the way through so I can get out a week earlier or a week on time. My brother's 14. He's riding a scooter because no one cares. Why would anyone care? It's a scooter, my guy. Saying people are really scared of the snow. In India, there's fireworks going off in the streets and people don't give a crap. They keep driving their SUV. Okay, fireworks and snow are a little bit different. I'm not sure if maybe there's a translation error there. All right, but anywho's enough chatting. Gosh, I just imagine myself being here and it's like there's a frisbee going by somewhere. Anyways, there's a hacky being sacked somewhere. Let's do Nightbot. Yeah, territorial for 3 hours sounds good. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to do anything after this, mostly because the new season of Arcane just dropped and I want to watch that. I know, right? Scandalous. Ooh, let's do Africa. We lost contest? That's fine. No, it's Diwali. And there's no snow in India. Yeah, the subject was on snow, and then you go, that's crazy about snow. Here's fireworks. Like, and it was such a pivot off topic that I assumed that you had just misunderstood what I was saying. That'd be like me talking about the Great Depression and you come in and be like dinosaurs. Where do we go? In non-contest, you're free to go wherever you want. I should make like cutouts of maps. Be like, this is where we go every single time. That will be my mission next time. The timer lies. Yeah, my timer's way off, and I could not tell you why. Here, but I'll give you the spot. I hope you do well. Hope you're a corgi wife first off. Yeah, it's soft. Yeah, soft. More than happy to give you that spot. Mostly because whenever I'm in a situation with Soft, he's like aware of what I'm doing. We work very well together. Where we'll be like, I'm setting you up for this, Soft, and be like, yeah. Like, we don't even have to communicate that, just because we've played so much together. Who's this down here? Rabbit and DJ. And Stoic. And then who we have? Potato. Potato, I haven't played with you before, but I imagine it'll be fine. Damn. Oh, frick. This is a 30,000k bot. That's going to be a pain in the butt. And I just blocked DJ from getting it or helping. That wasn't a conscious block. I was more just kind of like looking elsewhere at the time. Might as well start whittling it down though, because this is going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, at least DJ can help again. First live stream I've been to. Yeah, Zazu, I can definitely say this is your first live stream. Welcome, my friend. Very unfortunate with this bot, because we could be saving and helping, but someone just left a giant bot here. Oh my god, DJ, you cut me off now. I had so many troops ready to help. Don't worry, Rabbit Stuff. I will avenge you. How are we looking? We got this corner done, going very well. And Brandon is a great anchor, for sure. This is a slight problem. Terminator's looking good, though. And I'm keeping this guy from taking any land because he doesn't want borders on me, in which case I can just donate to DJ. Love this move from DJ, by the way, because he's blocking rabbits. Like, he knows these two are just bots, so they're not a bit concerned, and he's just going to grab this land. All three of these guys are just bots. Okay. Well, then we're looking good. Can't trust fake DJs. I mean, he's playing well. There are two fake DJs, huh? Is this you, real DJ? Or there are two DJs, not one fake. This could just be another guy named DJ. Donation target. If you're looking for people to donate, you always look and say, hey, is there anyone on the back lines that's not going to win a fight without me? So Kitty's a big problem. We go, okay, who's the best person to deal with Kitty? Potentially this DJ. The reason why is he's the crown, and also he can fight this guy and then fight other people. So he's a good donation target. Furry's a good donation target. SQA and unfortunately Clowning are not necessarily good donation targets. They have good locations, but they don't have the troops and they're getting ganged up on. Big DJ's me? Yeah, so I figured you could probably do some damage. Sup, Corey? I've been watching you for a year. Well, first off, Pickle Time, thank you for doing so. I'm glad you've enjoyed the content. Also, can I tell you something a little bit embarrassing about myself? I was like 23 when I found out that pickles were just cucumbers that had been pickled. I don't know why. That never clicked for me. I knew about the process of pickling. I knew that you could pickle you know, vegetables and stuff, but it just never crossed my mind that pickles were just cucumbers that had been pickled. And it was a shameful day for me. I had to face a lot of things about myself, but like, what else have I just never picked up on? Am I dumb? Just graduated from college, 2 majors, or 2 degrees, I should say. Didn't know pickles were just pickled cucumbers. Mission failed. Do you usually do special types of cucumbers for pickling, though? I figured because they're small. Otherwise, they wouldn't fit in the glass. Do the stream start at 1? The stream start at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Whatever time zone issues that happening around the world. You have an iPhone. You have an iPhone. Just add San Francisco to your clock. So you have that time zone, and just know that that's my time zone if it's important to you. All right, let's do Europe. Nevada's -8 GMT. Yeah, here's the thing though, is because Europe does their daylight savings at a different time than the United States. That's not always the case. So I would just say, you know, you have the future in your hands. You go back 40 years from today and people would kill you for the magic wizard technology you have in a cell phone. Also, Bills, good to see you. Or they would kill you because you're a witch. One of those two. Either way, you're still dead. Understand that. But they would be like wizard technology. Just cast a spell on this piece of plastic. Get them, boys. Your streams always start at 1900 in Europe. Can we also talk about that military time? Like, how dumb is it that we just be like, okay, so I think most people can only count to 12. So when we're setting up time, let's just restart it once it hits 12 and say that there's an AM and a PM. Like, military time is obviously very superior to regular time, but it is like kind of daunting to have to convert it and be like, okay, so how many 19 minus 12 is 7. Okay, so he's talking about 7 p.m. Whereas this, we all just use military time, life would be much simpler. Military time is just like consistently saving you a step of having to tell people AM or PM. You guys don't use military time for everything? No, Luhansk, we weren't all hiding in military shelters in the 1940s, so our lives weren't fully ingrained in the military. So we kept our civilian lives, yeah. And thus our civilian clocks. You're welcome. You're asking the country that still uses, that refuses to use the metric system, if we still use... If we use military time? Is that a serious question? All of EU uses military time? Yeah, your entire lives were battlefields. Oh, what's that? 1900? Oh, the tea time's over. Get to the bomb shelters. This guy's a problem. Sonic-o! How was the convention? Are you at the convention right now? What are you doing? Shouldn't you be at the convention? I thought you were flying. Going good. Ma'am, they're at the moment in lines, of course. Oh, that's fair. You know, it's kind of a funny thing, is I live near a bunch of conventions, but I'm never really going to go to any of them. Mostly because I hate lines, but also because, like, the conventions near where I'm at are all in California. Which, California is a very expensive place to go visit. Not just in terms of like what the convention's going to cost itself, but like the cost of traveling to California and staying in California is always very expensive. Be like, hey, let's have this convention in freaking Los Angeles, and be like, oh, that's gonna be real expensive. Hey, let's have this convention in San Francisco. Oh, frick, that's gonna be real expensive. But also, I don't know what I'd do at a convention. I don't know really the appeal. Like, yeah, you can meet some of your favorite actors and stuff. I've never really had a desire to meet a celebrity. You could buy stuff, but I'm poor. And also I have a 3D printer, so I could probably just make it. And you can hang out with other people of the same fandom. I'm not really a passionate fan of anything to be like, I really want to talk to other people in this fandom. Like, the extent of my fandom is being like, what was that? What happened there? And I'll Google it and go on the Reddit, and they'll be like, yeah, that's what happened. Like, oh, okay, cool. I know in Reno in particular, the biggest low furry con. Yes, that is true. That is true. Reno does hold, I think, the biggest furry convention in America. This is true. There are two very crazy conventions that happen in Reno. The first is the Furry Con, and they both happen at the same spot. We'll wait for the contest. Grand Sierra Resort and Casino. They both happen here. Don't let this place fool you. It's a kind of a garbage shoot. But the Furry Con happens there. And these two conventions that happen there, they go into full lockdown for. Do you not have a reservation here? There is no coming on property during this convention. Furries only. So it's the Furry Con, and then they have an even more crazy one that's like the biggest lockdown. They have some kind of like porn star convention or something like that, and that one is like, they have armed guards outside. Like, no, you cannot come in unless you have like purchased something to be here for. Oh, it's a free-for-all contest. Here, let's join Asia. But, like, having worked in hotels, you hear of the craziest conventions. Like, one time, this lady called me and was like, we want this, Worcestershire dog convention to happen here. I'm like, okay. But from a hotel perspective, you kind of hate taking convention calls because they're always very poor. Like, to give you an idea, typically, if you're selling to a group, room rates are going to go anywhere from, like, $170 to, like, $250 room per night, cost of room per night, and then you all have a separate cost for food and the convention space and stuff like that. These, like, a lot of these conventions will be like, we have $90 per room as a budget. No. Ah, you got me. Whatever, doesn't matter. I just gave it to Icy and Gabe, but they'll be like, we have $90. I got a call from a clown convention, and they were literally like, we want $50 per night rooms, and be like, well, that's not gonna happen here. I don't know where you could get that. Maybe try a casino. They can sometimes give rates like that, but I don't think they're gonna give you that. What's up, Jack? How are you? But whenever I hear convention, my first thought is poor. I'm like, this isn't gonna be a good deal for me. I gotta go through the motions. You're gonna just be a waste of my time because I have to bid on this, otherwise I get yelled at. But you're not gonna want my place. You're just giving me 2 hours of busy work. That's not gonna matter. All right, how are we looking? We got a good lineup here. We just gotta get these guys done. Pizza Man's attacking. That's good. Narwhal, you should also be attacking over here. Don't worry about the Japan guy, my guy. Just focus on the big guy. His Karat's there. Good job. Bills is leading the charge. He's signaling. Good job. Love to see it. What's up, Best? How are you? This is a little bit of a situation. I mean, these two can definitely handle it. Dark Mantis and Failed Wind have more than enough troops to carry this done. Brandon could potentially help, but I understand he's a little bit more of a frontline position, so it might be more beneficial to try and save. Well, not really, because Salo should attack immediately. He's got borders. Yeah. I'm cooked in India. You definitely are cooked. But you are buying the team time, therefore making it a success. Yeah, we're definitely doing well on this one. Donate Brandon. Yeah, Brandon's probably our best shot here. Furry would be, but he's too separated. Brandon's probably the best person to donate to. Brandon or Stoic? I'm good. How are you? Jack, I'm doing well. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't sleep well last night. So like, I have like a weird headache. I don't know, my roommate came home last night. He was like, I threw up 7 times. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy you're here. He's like, I'm getting sick. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to live in the same house as you. Yeah, we're doing just fine. Stupid Luhansk survived though, so he blocks Brandon. Stupid Luhansk. What's up, Thomas Keller? I think this is your first time here. Hello, good to see you. Am I right? Hold on, I gotta check your activity. Am I right? I think this was your first time here. Yeah, Stoic's a really good donation target. Furry's now a good donation target. No, he said hi once before. He was here before. Dang it. Thomas, welcome. Second stream. At least you're putting activity check to some use. Yeah. I don't know why it was always available for you mods, but not available for the creator. Maybe it was just a me issue. Like, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to be like, that there was just an error on my part that I didn't know about. But check activity was not always a thing. Yeah, I've been here a week, I think. Yeah. Dude, you have a very dramatic profile picture. I'm guessing you're into cameras. I'm guessing you're into photography. That looks like a picture you set up because you have a passion for photography. Am I right? The Bengals are cursed? Yeah, the Bengals are cursed. You have literally like probably the best receiving core, one of the best quarterbacks, and you used to have the best running back and you couldn't win a Super Bowl with it. Embarrassing. And now you're just losing outright. You're just losing all around. No one will be as cursed as the Chargers though. They literally have a top tier quarterback, good receiving core, good running back, great head coach. Can't do anything with it. They'll find a way to lose. Let's do Europe again. Ravens got completely bailed. I was a little bit sad about the Broncos losing. Someone said, how about the Broncos? So I watched the recap yesterday and be like, oh, so we got blown out. Sick. Okay, cool. I don't think you can put the Ravens as cursed because they literally have Lamar Jackson and somehow got Derrick Henry, which I feel like should be illegal to have that much talent in the backfield. Actually, my friend is in photography and he took this for his first and only song release. He took your picture for his song release? Is that your humble way of saying that you're really good looking? Yeah, my friend just wanted me to model one time, you know, it just happens. I just walk down the street and people be like, oh my God, can I just like take a picture of you? Cowboys could have gotten Derrick Henry, but Jerry Jones said no. Jerry Jones got burned on Ezekiel Elliott being so bad. Hold on. Fight you down. I'll get you down, bud. I'm going to win it. Oh, get wrecked. You suck at sniping. You suck. Get wrecked. I actually don't want to take too much room away, because I don't want to take room away from rabbit stuff, because I can slightly be a help once people start attacking someone else. Like if people start attacking this guy, I can help out a little bit. Yeah, I'm so a contributor. But watching the Cowboys lose is a slight tragedy, because my dad's a big Cowboys fan. But also great because it's like, oh, they like the Cowboys, despite how bad they are now, get like wall-to-wall coverage because they're the most popular team in America. And it's just like you get news about the Cowboys, any insignificant thing always shoved down your throat. So to be like, oh, finally they're losing, feels good. Uh-oh, this is a problem. Rabbit stuff, where are your troops? What's up, Zero Winter? Gotta get my top chowder grind back up. Dude, you're like in 20th and dropped. Alright, so biggest threats on the board is currently Trix, and where's this Yugoslavia guy? He's all the way down there. This is a threat, but I feel like Maverick, if this guy boats in here, that... Who is this? No, that's just a bot, so that's not a threat anymore. We gotta deal with Trix over here, though. Yeah, Messi, if you want to charge in, you wouldn't be a bad donation target. Where's Baratheon? He's all the way down there. Not a threat yet. Much rather take care of a backline guy. No, I wish it was for my song. Oh, okay. It was for your song, Thomas. Okay. Did your song do well? Like, not so much like, did it do, like, let me rephrase that. Were you proud of it? Were you happy with how it came out? Well, I liked it. Most definitely proud of it. That's awesome. Singing as a career is kind of crazy, because you'll come across like hundreds of artists who like have an amazing voice and their songs are awesome, but they just didn't get lucky, so they're not like big blow up popular, but they still can make enough money off it to like live and have that as their career. What is conquering piecemeal? You say that a lot. Piecemeal means taking things like splitting things up. So let's say like I'm in a situation where I'm here and I've got 2 players on the green team. Well, I can start like while one's distracted, fight the other one to break up their alliance. Wait for contest? Yeah, we can wait for the contest. Let's do some dailies. Today I like to go for, oh, this is gonna be so easy. Myanmar is the tricky one that people wouldn't realize. And then Thailand. People might think they can just go straight to Malaysia, but they can't. They got to go to Thailand and then Malaysia. Why was mine not perfect? Excuse me, I was robbed? Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I did it backwards. LOL. Thanks for engaging stream. I enjoy your streams and peaceful jazz music. Yeah, jazz is like something I never really listen to my own. But if I ever go anywhere and there's jazz, I'll be like, hell yeah. Did I do the weekly already? I think I did. Yes, I did. Let's do USA. Today I like to go from Minnesota to Nevada. Okay. This is a 4 corners trick. Let's see. We go Nebraska touches, I think. Or does Nebraska just touch? I think it might. Touch Minnesota? No, it doesn't. Frick. Okay, South Dakota. Wyoming. Utah. Frick. Well, now I've learned an important lesson that Nebraska does not touch Minnesota. Huzzah. If you like jazz, I can't recommend. And I think you might recommend Royo enough. Yeah, here's the thing. I love jazz, but I need copyright-free jazz. All right, so for this one, we start top right. So our big focus is the Arabian Peninsula. Everyone needs to put down their markers immediately on that to discourage other players from going there. And then we spread out slightly along the Red Sea over here. I mean, anyone can browse the YouTube music library. You have access to that. So if you find a good jazz song that has no royalties, just got to tie my freaking sweats. I'm losing a little bit of weight. You know, recommend a song like that, like Zero Winter did, and now we have a new jazz song. All right, we're gonna go back. Yeah, love this. Love how many people put down their markers right away. Just keep them here. Like, we need a spot right there. Nope, no, just someone stay there. Yeah. We're fine. Don't go too far out yet, boys. Don't go too far out. Because these people, you're not going to be supported. You guys, you're not going to be supported. I'm going to probably push to lock in criminal. Yeah, I could be happy with that expansion. Yeah, now we just knock down this guy. Yeah, everyone here. We go here. Sniper, get involved. There we go. And we hopefully can save Rabbit. Yes, just barely. Yeah, good job, King. Jump on that one. Yeah, see how these guys, I told you, it's like you're too far out. We can't support you. This is exactly what happened. So you basically were wasted opportunities. Or if you'd spawn back here, we'd have a much stronger base and could all push out together. A little bit unfortunate. Make sure if you're on the Arabian Peninsula, you're saving up for red interest when your numbers turn red before you start donating. Bills, oh, I see. You're trying to get this guy cut off. Yeah, but it might be better to work over here against the guy that you got help with. Okay, warning the north. The south is a little bit concerning. Let's see how much we can push the north. Resistance, be careful of not pushing, getting this guy access to you. The longer we can delay that, the better it would be for us. All right, the two people we should be donating to is Resistance in the south and Bills in the north. Where's Yawn? Yawn's also a decent target. That's a big one for us. That gets Yawn really big. Be careful, Bills, of the Scion guy. He's about to kind of have a path into our backlines. Yeah, you see it. This is still looking good. We just need to keep up the donations. Although this guy is about to become a big problem. Yawn, if you can get borders on the RU guy. Yeah, Yawn, we need you to fight RU. Yes. Good job, buddy. Please don't spam big donations to me. Just donate it forward because I have a pattern in my brain of when I need to donate. And if you just spam me with donations, then I'm not. That messes with my pattern. Just donate to Yawn. All right, all hands on deck. Everyone donate Yawn right now. Yoan. Everyone besides Bills and Finn, donate to Yoan. Man, this is unfair. I would say this, because I'm just tired of hearing the unfair argument. It's just like, why should we constantly be having to adapt and lower our numbers because every clan keeps lowering their numbers? Like, when is enough going to be enough? Do we have to lower our numbers to 5 people for other clans to be able to participate? Can they not recruit people to play this game on their own? Why can't they rise up to us? If this game was successful, a streamer clan would be an intro clan. And then people would get the hang of it and go play for like a bigger clan. But there just aren't very well organized bigger clans. There's only like OG. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. So maybe instead of saying it's unfair, maybe we'll just say that like other clans need to do a better job of recruitment. Like they're just being lazy. Yeah, I'm tired of like Corgi being bad because he has more people. It's like, get more people. You think I just went live day one and got like 60 people to play with me? No, it takes time. And I'm dedicated. I was dedicated for 2 years to get here. So maybe let's not tear me down and tear us down and just say you could do it too. It's not like I've achieved the impossible. It's not like I've discovered like warp travel. And I'm keeping the secret to myself. Maybe they don't have a YouTuber to keep the clan going. Do you think becoming a YouTuber is discovering warp travel? It's an impossible feature to have. A 30,000K YouTube channel is an impossible ask. If you really think that's the only path you could possibly take to get more people, which I do think is radical on its own, but do you think that's legitimately impossible to achieve? Anyone on the planet could get 30K subs if they dedicated themselves to doing it. What's up, Joel? How are you? All right, good luck, my children, my brethren. OG still beats us? Yeah, when they're organized. But when there's like 3 of them, yeah, they're probably going to lose. Which is my argument of like, you can't organize more than 3 people to play in a contest. They have more Discord members than us. Hobbs? Hold on. I'll be right back. Ugh, sorry about that. Hobbs just gave out the most like pathetic whimper as if like he had been stabbed. Like high-pitched continuous whimper like he had been injured, and he walk outside and he's fine. I think he was just being dramatic and wanted some attention. But he's never done that before, so I was like, what is happening? Do you have a sub goal you want to reach? I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, every year I set a goal for myself to be like, this is what I'd like to achieve. This year, the goal was 40K subscribers, which you may be thinking, oh, you only have a month left and you're still 5,000 short. That's probably not reasonable. Yeah, that's fine. But at the same time, 40K was doubling this current subscribers that I had at the beginning of the year. So it was an ambitious goal to begin with. So I'm very happy that I've even come close to the goal. But the thing with YouTube is you can never be satisfied with the subscribers you have, not because they're not like great people and I don't like hanging out with you guys, but ultimately, if you're not growing on YouTube, you're dying, because people will slowly just fade away, and it's nothing to do with like me or the content I'm putting out is like bad now. It's just people have, you know, they get into something, they have a lot of fun with it, and then the taste changed. It's just like Palworld. Palworld was a great game. People had a lot of fun with it, and then they're done with it. They beat it. Kind of like that. Also, you did it with videos, without any viral shorts. I did it without any viral videos at all. Like, I do have some videos that are over 200,000, but I didn't hit that until like a year and a half into doing YouTube. Like, I always had a very steady and slow growth, which I've appreciated more. Because the people whose chats take off like a rocket kind of suck. Like, you just attract too big of a wide net, and they kind of suck. You just get a bunch of people who just spam skibbity and stuff like that. Where I feel like, this chat, you guys, you're great to talk to. I enjoy hanging out with you. That's why streaming's so much fun for me. Just because I get to know a lot of you, and we hang out, and they're like, oh yeah. Like, I was just saying, like, Soft is like, I've played enough games with Soft that I know him as a person. I know what he's gonna do. It's fun for me to get to know you guys, where I feel like that's impossible if you just take off like a rocket. You get a bunch of viral videos. And you can tell, like, a lot of people when you're creating YouTube, it takes a while to find a groove of how you want to create videos. Like, I remember watching this, there was this video of a woman, this black woman. She had a snake named Alfredo, and she lived in a blue van. And that popped off to the moon because her editing style was great. She was funny. It was kind of a cool topic. So I subscribed to her and was watching her for a little bit, and then just kind of realized, okay, so she doesn't really know what to do. She's kind of lost in how to make videos from here. She was overwhelmed by success because she literally went from 0 to like 4 million subscribers in a week. Contest? Oh, frick. Back out. My bad. Yeah, we have a contest coming up. Thanks for the heads up there, Liam and Luhansk. I like smaller streams. They're easier to read, and the people doing them appreciate their viewers. I mean, I would always appreciate the viewers and stuff like that, but I do appreciate the ability to build relationships with you guys. How do I join the group? Yeah, you type brackets corgi in front of your name and then just join the game that we call out. So we're doing Australia. This is a 1v1, so spread, go everywhere. 2-team? I don't think we've really ever lost a 2-team. We do really well in 2-team. Two-team feels a little bit less luck-based. Yeah, I mean, it plays to our strengths of working together and in being aggressive early. Because if someone full sends, the only other team that can get that land is us. So there's no like, we work down this guy the entire time, he full sends one of our players, and another guy in another team grabs the land. No. It rewards our aggressive behavior. Good spread, good spread. Make sure you're not too close to teammates of you on the other members of the black team, I should say. A little bit of spread. Why did you full send? Thank goodness this is a bot. I'm with you. Charge, my guy? Did he just lead me into my death? Yeah, he did. What an a-hole. That's the worst kind of people, is your own teammate tells you who to attack, and then they go, oh, just kidding, I'm not going to attack that person. Yeah, this is a big threat. We got to deal with this guy right away before he starts getting donations. If you can attack Moo, attack him. TC, that's you. Charge, brother? Yeah, yeah. Everybody else was on it. All right, where's Zeusy? All the way down there? Okay. Where am I again? I'm locked in. Okay, so I'm done. Let's try and start donating to Hoogland. Hoogbug, any chance I could get you to attack this guy and trust that donations are going to come in? It would be really good for the team if you attack this big guy right now. Trust the whole team. Hoogland, this is you. Go down. Yeah. Trust the whole team's going to donate to you. Just fight him. Knock him down right now. Yeah, Bills is doing a great job just trying to distract Black League, but that guy's over attacking too. Good job, Hoogland. That's what you love to see. Someone aggressively go in. Well done. Well done. That's your first time being in the crown, and you weren't afraid to attack. That's like the biggest block that new players have, is they go, I'm a little bit afraid to attack and be aggressive because they don't trust the team to donate to them. But you didn't. You went right in. That was great. What a fast contest. I mean, that's what happens when we all do our jobs, right? It said Highland. Hoog, unless that's a translation, is not high. What kind of videos do you prefer to watch on YouTube, like history gaming? You recommend some YouTubers? Yes, I will open the floodgates to you. My interests change quite frequently, just like everybody else's, but I'll introduce you to two YouTubers that if you haven't watched them, you're going to watch one and watch their entire catalogs. Not gaming YouTubers. Well, I'll give you three people. If you like just some guy who's like really smart, good at geography, if you enjoy people who are good at geography and good at like quizzes and stuff like that, Northern Lion, here, I'll bring him up. This is by far my favorite YouTuber. I've watched him for 10 years. Northern Lion is a 10 out of 10 YouTuber. He's the YouTuber I feel like every YouTuber aspires to be. Like he doesn't always play the most popular games, but his commentary and his wit are like on a whole different level. He's an encyclopedic knowledge for pop culture and is very comedic with it. Northern Lion is amazing. He's probably the best gaming YouTuber there ever was. Straightforward. No cap, no competition. If you want something more like documentary based, I've been on the Lamino train since he started. I was an early adapter. I was with him for 10K subs. This guy's videos are 10 out of 10. Everything's a deep dive. It's very well researched, truly amazing stuff. No, not so much humor, but just very detailed, great analytics, very well researched videos. The third one I will recommend is CG Pete Gray. This guy does a lot of research in his videos. They're very funny, good stuff. His flag video, maybe one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Where's his flag video? Here, let's just go popular. Probably be popular. Britain's a good one. Like, all these are really good videos. Very funny, too. He has a USA flag video that came out recently that was absolutely hilarious. His whole flag series is good, yeah. Those would be my three, like, if I was to recommend someone to YouTube. Oh, and if you want, like, daily news kind of stuff, Philip DeFranco. Another guy I've been watching for over 10 years. I've watched Philip DeFranco every single day since 2013. What was the first one named? Northern Lion. He's like the same age I am. He's just like, you know, like an elder millennial, boomer humor. Not boomer humor, but, you know, he's funny, but he's like, I'm a boomer, you know, because he's on the internet. He's a good guy. Also, Drew, yeah, but I was trying to recommend people that you probably haven't heard of. Like, I guarantee you everyone here knows who Drew is. There's no way I feel like you could be in the territorial sphere without knowing who Drew is. Yeah. So, everyone knows who Drew is. So there's no point in recommending a channel that I'd be like, oh my God, have you heard of Corgi Circus? You probably have. Yeah, most of you probably came from my channel from either CG Plays or Drew. And a lot of you are probably like me, where you watched a lot of Drew's videos on Territorial, but you wanted to watch someone win on it, so you found someone who could win. I went to CG Plays before I became a YouTuber. I did come to you from Drew. Yeah, me too. Yeah. See, it's a very natural path. You go from the big YouTuber to someone who may be a little bit better. If Drew was good at the game, no one would be looking at me. Thank God he's not. For my sake, I'd be cooked. If he was funny and good at games, life's unfair, but that would be uber unfair. He can't be good looking, funny, and good at games. That'd be just too much. I hope he's short. Homie can't have it all. Everyone's met one of those people, right? Who's like beautiful, smart, and funny and nice. Like, they just like have everything going for them. And you go, what the You have to have a mental illness, right? You don't? What the shit, man? It's like for those in the church, if you are unfamiliar with church life is you meet a lot of people who like put up a front of like their lives being amazing, but they struggle like everyone else. And it takes a while to break down that barrier for them to just be honest and be like, yeah, my life's hard too. Because they'll be like, no, praise God for everything. And you're like, okay, but it's also, biblical to sometimes be mad at God because things aren't nice. But then you meet some people who like you can't break down their walls of them not being happy because they are truly just that amazing. Like when I moved to Texas, there was this couple who like the husband played at Baylor University as a wide receiver, so he's very athletic. He owned a solar company, so he's very successful and smart. He was incredibly nice. Like he would just like invite me over to his family's like Sunday lunch, and his family was wonderful. They're all super nice and happy people. They take adversity on the chin as like, it's okay. I'm looking at the bright side of everything. You could never rattle this man. And his wife was amazing too, same way. You could never rattle them. They never like struggled with anything. They were always successful. And like they're always nice. And you just go, damn, what the hell? His only quote-unquote flaw was he was slightly balding at the age of 37. But his hairline hasn't moved since. And you go, damn. This man has it all. Also very attractive, and you just go, dang. Well, I'm very good looking, the best in bed, and do all the jobs and cook. I just have one problem. I lie. Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one, Fed. I appreciated that. So you got humor. You got the humor, which just lets me know as a person, you at some point were not attractive. You maybe were an ugly child. You could be attractive now, but you weren't always attractive. Because attractive people don't have to be funny. People laugh at their jokes regardless because they're attractive. It was a quandary that I had after college, because I was a huge, big, buff guy. And then, I got a little fat and go, whoa, hold on. Was I never funny? Was I just attractive? Well, I grew up as a fat kid. So, fat kid, as you grow up as a fat kid, you got to survive. You got to improvise, adapt, overcome. Hi, Corgi. Hope you're doing better than I am today. Mira, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about you on election night. And I'll tell you the same thing I told my friend who works at the DNC. It's not a flaw of yours that you didn't do as well as you did. Don't take it personally. I know it's incredibly hard to be like you poured your heart and soul into something for probably over a year and it didn't go your favor. But you did the best you could. It does, there's the quote from Star Trek, you can do everything right and still lose. That's not failure, that's just life. So my sympathies go out to you. Also, I have a burning question in my heart that you don't have to answer here. You could, if you wouldn't mind, you could DM me on Discord. I just want to know what campaign you worked for. Because I'm nosy. All right, contest? Yeah. Contest is up. We go 8. Oh, no, we spread. We go everywhere. Paris and PA? Okay. So you had a real rough go of things, huh? There was a lot of focus there. My deepest sympathies to you. I watch a Diz Pro's videos all the time. Yeah. When I was doing research into my channel, his name kept popping up as like, this is something that your fans watch. And I'm truly amazed that he could make an entire channel based off of hypothetical situations. Like, it seems like a bit that would get old, but he just keeps it fresh. And it's a lot of respect to his creativity. Also, Mr. XJap, thank you for following on Twitch, brother. Also, hello, Fallout Games. Oh, Fallout German, excuse me. Who are you talking about? I'm streaming on Twitch as well. Also, if you're new to playing in streams, it is considered BM to go directly on top of me. Not because it like hurts my feelings or anything. I would love to succeed with you and fight together. It's more than okay to go near me. But when you spawn directly on top of me, it cannibalizes both our chances of grabbing land. So it hurts us both in the end run, makes us both weaker. Hey, L Sam, thank you for following. Yeah, it's okay, Peter. But just know for next time, if you wouldn't mind spawning a little bit farther away from me. Like if you come in contact with me before you come in contact with a bot, you spawn too close to another. And that's true for any player. Okay, how are we looking? We're good on Africa.
North America, hopefully you guys can stall. Narwhal's winning Australia. We just got to close these gaps. If you're in this area, make sure you're attacking somebody. Like, work together. Yeah. Like, Neo, Israel, get involved. Start working this guy down. Best, can I convince you to attack this guy and I'll donate to you? You are at max cap, brother. Please charge. Keep going. Do it again. There you go. Love to save somebody over here to buy us time. Furry can probably win over here. Who's this making some moves? That's DJ. Absolutely. Keep going, boys. Terminator. Love this move. That was right on time. The worst thing, though, is when we don't finish Africa and boat over. That's always bad. But, like, that was perfect timing where Africa's done. There's just this last guy. So it was a good move by Terminator to get over there. Yeah, this one's ours. Fiber, thank you for following. I'm playing as Cheese. Oh, Michelle. So, make sure to add the brackets, Corgi brackets in front of your name. That way you'll be on our team. And also will be a good target for donations, because I was looking at you and I almost donated to you. But the problem is if we donating to randoms is a wild card because we can't communicate with them. So typically we only donate to people who have the Corgi tag on so that we know we can communicate with them. Because you were in a great spot and I wanted to donate to you, but because you're random, like, I don't know if he's just going to full send all their troops. He or she's going to full send all their troops. I like stream on Twitch better than YouTube. That's fair. Twitch is wild. It has its own like meme culture. I'm watching you both on YouTube and Twitch. Let's go. I'm achieving dominant success. No one can stop me. Well done, boys. Good game. 329. That's a good amount of points. Oh, yeah. Let's do a civil war. So everyone take off your tags for this one game. Take off your tags. Give everyone a minute so they don't feel rushed. Give it like 20 seconds so everyone can take off your tags. Please take off your tags because we're going to go into lobby 2 and we're going to do a civil war. But if people keep their tags on, then we're trying to do like an 8 team. But if people keep their tags on, the game will condense it down to less teams. And that's not fun. All right. Game menu, settings, lobby 2, back, clubs. I have a feeling I'm going to lose, but I might as well try. You've won like the last... You've been on the winning team the last few times. All right, let's do Europe. And if you're new around here and you want to know how to do like a small team game, the best strategy is for you to claim a corner for your team and try and like collectively grab a corner. Collectively grab an area of the map. If your team scatters to the wind, you're going to lose. Oh my god, I just realized I've been open for an hour and a half and still not gotten any orders. Yeah, that's to make up for you getting like a $100 order yesterday. Ugh, how many pizzas was that? Like 20? Oh no, pizza's like $20, 26. So that's probably like what? Four pizzas? I believe YouTube takes less from small streamers. No, that's not true. They basically, YouTube and Twitch basically take the same amount away from streamers. The only thing I will say is if you care about a small streamer and enough to like donate, never do it through Apple Pay or iPhone, because YouTube will take a 30% cut no matter what. But if you donate through like an iPhone app or something like that, like the App Store, then Apple will also take a 30% cut. So if you donate $9, if you just donate it through YouTube on Twitch or YouTube or Twitch, then yeah, cool, I get $6. But if you donate through, or any small streamer, if you donate through Apple, then I get $3. And it kind of feels like we're all wasting our time there, right? Personally, I don't care about money. I'm just happy to hang out with you guys. But just kind of as an FYI, there's no... I'm going to rephrase that because it sounded really scummy, like I'm begging for donations. No. I'm really not. I'm happy to just hang out with you guys. Please don't think of me as a scummy YouTuber girl who's like, I've been live for 10 minutes and haven't received a single donation. No, I don't care. There's no way for me to recover from this. I just sound scummy. I get it. I'm here. I'll shut up now. Blacksmith? We're in a tough spot. I don't like you. I don't like how big you are. Maybe we save. There's no row coming out of this one. So blue team is in like the best. Blue team's already won, guys. I hate to break it to you. Blue team's already won. They just have to not screw up and they win. Yeah, I'm with you. Any advantage we can get on taking down blue would be nice. Blue's looking by far the strongest. Yeah. Blue team can only lose if they beat themselves. Okay, that was a major L. You gotta buy time for your team. So full sitting me may seem like it helped, but it actually hurt your team. Toaster, I would boat over here and try and get some of this land. Hey, Lovetree, member for 2 months. Long time no see, Corgi. Dude, I see you on Rust sometimes and I think about you. Like, oh yeah, I thought about doing Rust at one point. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Long time no see indeed. How has Blue not been able to push an advantage anywhere? What are we thinking, Tricks? Where do you want to go? We can ally with Red, or we could fight Dog together, or David together. Or I could fight this guy. I'm gonna fight this guy. Yeah, David, I'm gonna give you an alliance for now. I think we keep maximizing our advantage here. Although White's pushing. White is a big threat. White's been able to come back from a bad position. Yeah, I see it. I see it. That's what I'm trying to push towards. Is to ally with... Okay, David blocked me. David, I was trying to get over to help you. Frick. Blue team, if you want to win this, you gotta find a way over to help fight White. Hey, Blacksmith, with the $10 donation, stop asking for money. Also apologize for being gone for a minute. I know. I just was trying to give a fun fact, and it sounded like begging, but thank you for the $10 donation. It's good to see you again, my friend. I'd much rather you hang out and stream than, donate, to be quite frank with you. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah. Hey, blue team, here's a little quick tip. There's no point in attacking black here. White's going to win this. You don't have any real strong champions that can fight their strong champions. So if you want to do this kind of who's going to get more land off and taking on the black team, it's going to be the white team. You probably want to ally with us. Oh, Tricks, you didn't see it. No. My solemn revenge on White will be to hold off for as long as possible. Try and block him from grabbing any free land. I was trying to full donate at the end. Give Tricks a slight better chance. Now Void's there, though. Yeah, it's a blue and white. Blue should win. I'm surprised it took blue so long to get in the middle. But blue's really struggling. Blue really struggled to get over to this side, and they somehow never built up a strong enough person to hold back China. So it might be a white victory here. Our backlines are being destroyed. Yeah. Which is crazy because this is Void. Void wasn't able to block this guy. But, and Red's, for some reason, going after blue. But your best option is fighting white. Because, yeah, you look at board percentage. Blue has more. But white has a bigger champion. I love Tim's solos move here. It's like whatever, just do what you can to get land. I don't know, maybe going after blue's not a bad call. Who knows? As long as blue can hold off white, red can go down here. But if this tide changes a little bit, it's gonna be hard for blue to hold it off on their own. So we'll see. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys can have chair stream. White won it, huh? Yeah, it was a gamble. It was a gamble. Good job, White. Blue's only over-attacking is the only reason Red got big in the first place? Potentially. I wasn't watching down that south. We got 12 minutes. We'll just go back to lobby 1. We might do some free-for-alls and stuff at the end. We'll see. I wanted to fight White, but Corgi stopped me. Potentially. Blue was in a really awkward position where they had two big champions, but neither had borders on White. White could constantly be like cutting him off, so he's only fighting one, and that just ruined their chances. But let's do Australia. I could have taken down China, but I got no donations. If you were on the blue team, yeah, you were never going to get donations. Because blue had to fight white. Red at some point should have pivoted to white. It's a delicate balance to be like, can blue win this by themselves, or do they need a third party? I'm just gonna push this, try and grab as much land as I can. Peter, that's a bad move, bud. Never full send, because what was initially going to be an easy guy to take down is now going to be a much harder target to take down because he's going to get a lot more troops because you gave him all the land. Never full send, never full donate in a team game. It's never worth it. It hurts your team so catastrophically. Israeli, you need to be helping, bud. You can't just be sitting back. Narwhal, please join in. Yeah, Narwhal knows. All right, area secured. Great. Steve. Poor potato, dude. You've just been picked on this entire game, haven't you? Don't full send, Dark Mantis. Don't do it. You know, even if you get if you full send but you take somebody out, you don't get all your troops back. You gotta be thinking longer term. Like, you have responsibilities after you've cleared out your section. This is Narwhal. I saw that red coming. Yeah, you reacted right on time, Troy. You did exactly what you needed to do. Yeah. Why is your name Norwal? I'm gonna be honest. I'm Narwhal. Troy, before you say anything, Troy, you are a millennial, and millennial humor was centered around at one point a song called Badger, 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 Narwhal, Narwhal, and that's where you got it from. Am I correct? Tell me how right I am. You got your name from the Badger song. What did I walk into? Shut up. Go back to your train, Zero. Nope, I'm a Gen X and I used to live in Nunavut, Canada. Okay. Oh, shut up, Troy. Nobody asked. Nobody asked you. Get him, boys. He's old. Get him. Fellow youths, come on, get him. Oh my God, someone's older than me. Get him. Nunavut, isn't it like the Arctic? I think so. I think it's up there. How do I spell it? Nunavut. Yeah, he lived where nobody lived. Isn't this like the least popular province in Canada? Troy, how was it the dinosaurs? Oh, we got him. He's old. I'm a late Gen Xer. Oh, get him. He's even older. How do you not know of it? Because like, what is it? 80% of Canada lives below, like lives on like the border of the United States. Why would I? What major event in history happened that I would ever learn about this province? The only thing that I think you could say was where did the Endeavor blow up or get like sunk? It was like King James Island or something. Is this it? No, that's Lothar Island. Where's Terror Bay? Here, we'll just look up Terror Bay. Yes, show me here. Terror Bay. This is where the Endeavor and Terra took off to try and find the Northwest Passage, and they like, where's the King's James Island? Right? Well, that's where the island? That's Whale Island. But basically, the entire crew died of both ships. It was like 200 men died. Oh, that's not it. Canada. That's why I'm getting confused. No, Canada. Here. Terror ship wreck. Because they just found it. Thank you. King William Island. Show me this. Yeah. So it was right there. Hold on, now let's see if we can find it on Google Maps. We have time. Where's the Bothu Peninsula? There it is. So they had like a big decision of like going down here, but they thought all this landmass was connected, which would have granted them, or the going down. They had two choices: going around here, or going straight down. And they went straight down, but the problem is like all the ice flow goes right down here and just keeps pushing and never really broke up. Most important thing about Nunavut is I always camped out on the islands after getting smoked in FFA matches. Fair. That's fair. The 3 Canadian territories combined have a little bit over 100k people. Yeah, it's like nothing. because there's something called the Canadian Shale. If we look at Canada, the Canadian Shale, which basically is like all of this up north is rock. It's hard rock, which makes it hard to build things. It makes it impossible for agriculture. So most of like Canadians' population like lives like, I think it's below like this line, like here. So like very few people actually live in the north, which is why like every province capital is not very high. Edmonton might be the exception, but there's oil there. The Canadian Shield. Yeah. Don't forget for South America, we go top, which is why if someone was trying to invade the United States, they'd have a really hard time because Mexico is like, between Mexico and the United States, a lot of desert. In Canada, there's shale, so it'd be hard to have any kind of major scale operation. If you invaded from the west, you'd run into the Sierra Nevada mountain range. If you invaded from the east, you'd run into the Appalachian. And it's a very heavily, gun-possessing population. It'd be almost impossible to invade the United States without nuclear weapons. Yeah, not to mention all the guns. Yeah, and the guns. Invade from Texas. Texas is a huge desert. There's a lot of desert and sparse land on the Mexico-Texas border. And there's a little bit of a mountain range there too. Not to mention the Big Bend River. Not the Big, it's the Rio Grande River. Plus, I think Texas would be a bad mistake of a place to invade. Because when you're talking about gun owners in the South, they don't just have one gun. They have enough to supply a small militia. Like each person. All right, we're done over here. Good job, boys. This is a big problem. Fortunately, this guy's a bot, so he's not taking advantage of it right away. Not to mention invading in Texas or Louisiana, your swamp territory, that would be really hard to invade. Basically, the Gulf of Mexico, you could maybe get a foothold, but then you're gonna be in swamps. If you could even get into the bay. The Gulf, excuse me, not the bay. I was thinking that sounded wrong. All right, we got to build up over here somehow. We got to take care of this. Ukraine, but you're staying at max cap. You got to get involved. You're not doing anything by standing around. Help the team. Charge, my guy. Bills, I love you. You always work backwards. Mark of a good player. Again, you got to keep an eye on your troops, bud. You're very below your red interest. Your red interest is 800,000. You're at 300,000. You got to give yourself time to build up troops. You're pushing a little bit too aggressive. Let the donations catch up. Now you push. Now you push. Now you push, my friend. Yeah. Good job. there are more registered firearms than there are people in the United States. Yeah. And to think that every person who has a gun has registered them, LOL. U.S. Texans have beef with Louisianans, especially when it comes to college football. No. I would say, like, Texas has a bigger beef with Oklahoma than they do LSU. Well, if we're being quite frank, who do Texans hate the most? Texans. The University of Texas moved to the SEC, the Southeastern Conference, and but Texas A&M was already there and tried to block them. Like, no, this is our thing. Californians aren't good enough at sports to have real rivalries. Like, USC hasn't been good for a long time. But yeah, do Texans and Californians hate each other? Absolutely. Absolutely, they do hate each other. Polar end of the political spectrums. Football rivalries, USC hates Texas. Texas hates USC. Everyone hates the Cowboys. A lot of people hate the San Francisco 49ers. They just haven't been good enough for a long time. I don't understand the obsession with college sports in the US. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the reason why college sports is so good. Is because when you get to the pros, everyone's really good. And this is their career now. They're playing for money, so they'll run out of bounds and stuff like that. Kids in college, this isn't all or nothing for them. This is like them playing for their dreams. So they're going to do everything. It's a lot more emotionally charged. It's a lot more like physical. And it's not even as a playing field, which allows for like more spectacular plays. There's a lot of pride in college football because like if you went there, you care a lot. You had a lot of who you are is defined by your experience in college. So you care about your team. Like Colorado State sucks at football. I still watch them and I don't get heated under any sport. I don't care. Like, oh, we lost today. I have to like, it will ruin my day if I watch a Colorado State game and they don't play well. It's a weird sensation. I don't like feeling it, so I don't really watch Colorado State because they suck. Here, let's do Europe. But it ruins my day if I watch them play and we lose. And I love Europeans going, I don't understand college football when you have freaking soccer. And you go, I don't understand how people can get so interested in sports and like have it like be such a defining feature. And then you are like the most like ridiculous soccer hooligans that have ever existed. You literally riot at every opportunity, punch another fan in the face. You have entire chants that the entire stadium has memorized. And you go, college football, that's just a little bit too uncivilized for me. Try being a Nebraska fan since birth. Yeah, I told this story before, but I'll tell it again. I dated a girl from Grand Island, Nebraska. We went to go see her family. Hold on. You think you got this, bud? He might have this. I can keep you occupied for a while. Oh! Get wrecked! You suck! Stream snipe me. But anyways, I went with her to visit her family. And it was on a Saturday. And we were all watching the Nebraska football game in the garage. And Nebraska started losing. And I was quickly escorted out of the garage because Grandpa was about to fucking rage. He was going full meltdown. And the family's like, no, you can't see this yet. Yeah, Gabe, I'm with you, bud. classic grandpa angst. Oh yeah. He was I when I left the garage, I heard the distinct sound of things being thrown. Just smash, smash, smash. We love our country teams. It's a matter of national pride to us, so it's not the same. What you are forgetting is how big the United States is. We're like twice the size of Europe. So our states are basically countries to us. People can live in a state their entire lives. Like, yeah, we could travel, but like our states is as important to us as, oftentimes more important to us than the country. So what I'm trying to say is your country is the same as a state. Unless it's like Rhode Island, then who cares? But that's kind of like Luxembourg. Do they have a lot of pride in anything? Not really. But like Texas, if you live in Texas, you are a Texan first. Texan first and reluctant US citizen second. US citizen when it benefits you, but Texan first. If you're a Californian, you're a Californian first. US citizen kind of second. Well, Russia's also huge. Yeah, but nobody lives in a lot of the provinces of Russia. The population is a lot more distributed in the West, where the United States has a pretty even distribution, minus the North. But when you're talking about state pride, like Montanans don't get really like riled up for their sports team because they don't have a good sports team. They'll just go down a state and be like, yeah, we'll cheer for that team. I'm a Cowboys fan. They are bad. Corgi, it hurts. Yeah, enjoy your pain. Enjoy your pain. You have the world handed to you as a Cowboys fan. You have the biggest budget, the biggest stadium, the biggest fan base, and to watch you not be able to succeed with such a distinct advantage makes me laugh. Makes me all warm inside. It's like watching the Yankees lose. Delicious. Go Birds. Which birds, Mira? There's lots of birds. We're talking Falcons. We're talking Eagles. We're talking Cardinals. Get it more just you're from Philadelphia. It's an Eagles fan. First off, if you want to talk about states and sports followings, Eagles fans are the worst. Eagles fans are the worst. It's hilarious that Philadelphia is known as the city of brotherly love because Philadelphians hate everyone. They're the rudest people I've ever met in my entire life. I was mind blown away from living in so many states to be like, dude, Philadelphia sucks. Everyone's mean. Everyone's like real mean. Like I got off it started right off I got off the plane. I got off the plane when I landed in Philadelphia and I realized I forgot my suit jacket and I'm in a wedding. And I go, oh, my suit jacket. And the lady starts screaming at me. Not just like, hey, sir, you can't get back on the plane. Screaming at me. And I go, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Could I get my suit jacket at some point? No, sir. Everyone has to deport. You're not allowed. And it's like, I understand I'm not allowed back. But can you communicate at some point to someone on the plane that I left my suit jacket? It was like ridiculous level of hostility. And that was everyone. Everyone was like that. Like their first reaction is like 0 to 1,000. It's like, brother, I'm not a hostile. A true Philly hero. Yeah, you guys take a weird pride in being mean to each other. Like Massachusetts has a reputation of being mean people, but they're also loving. Like, hey, do you need help moving? They'll call you all the slurs in the book and tell you how stupid you are for not hiring a company, but they'll also still help you. Philadelphians will do the same, but also still not help you. West Philly had the Fresh Prince, though? No! The entire story of the Prince of Bel-Air was that Philadelphia was such a violent city that he had to move to California for safety. To give you another example of how awful Philadelphia is, there was once like an experiment with this robot where it's just like, hey, we're tracking like this like friendly meter and stuff, and like, why don't you take the robot with you on a road trip if you're going somewhere, and then drop it off when you're done. And it went successful all across the country. People posted videos of it, pictures, having a great time. Gets to Philadelphia, first date, it's destroyed. They broke it in a matter of hours. They full on took bats to it. Went through the entire country, everyone's having a great time. Philly says, no, that seems like a nice thing. Destroy it immediately. Yeah, it was found in a gutter. Exactly, Mara. It was found in a gutter. Freaking Philadelphia, man. They're crazy. Philadelphians are mean people. Like you take like in Colorado, it's a very natural thing to like when you're talking to, if you're in a gas station, to be like, hey, how's your day going? Oh, it's good. How's yours? And just have a little pleasant conversation. Philadelphia, it's just like, what the F do you want? Well, sorry about that. My bad. Here, Africa. Why do you want to know how my day's going? You trying to rob me? Distracting me? No. I never felt unsafe in the city. I'll second that. I didn't feel unsafe in the city, but as a 6'4" white man, I rarely feel unsafe in any city. I didn't see like violent like fights and stuff, but people were just very hostile. Like no one was like, I'm gonna fight you, but it was like they were just very aggressive. Oh, what a shocker. The stream sniper full sends me. Night Dream. Yeah, grab that. Work backwards. Take out this guy. Yeah. Good job. We're looking okay. It's not the best start we've had. We've definitely let some people in the back lines. We had an unfortunate number of people go over here, which is never bueno. Keep going, six pack. Knock him out. I do want to say Philly isn't trashy or violent. It's an underserved, one of the largest black cities in the country. Lots of people from Philly have reasons to be angry. Lots of people everywhere have reasons to be angry. The difference is whether they're just hostile to strangers or not. Like, Reno's a great example. Reno was one of the hardest hit by the pandemic in terms of economic loss. We still haven't recovered. Things are very expensive. It's a very expensive lifestyle out here because especially with gas, California has a different gas requirements than us. So a company shipping gas has to make a special trip to Nevada. Cost of living's ridiculous out here. Californians can sell their house and buy 2 houses in Nevada, which a lot of them do. So it's a working class town that just gets taken advantage of a lot. in a lot of different aspects. The jobs out here are warehouse jobs. There's not like great upward mobility. But Reno's nice people. Very nice people. As long as you don't try and take away their guns, they're very nice people. All right, how we doing? We're okay. Corgi Blink's doing well over here. Hooligan can manage things over here with Micro. Do you have a cat? No, I have 2 dogs. I'm not like anti-cat. I had cats in high school. I had one cat that was like my cat. Like she would like, you know, do the head rubs on me and be like, oh, I love you so much. Come when I call her name. And then wouldn't let anyone else touch her. I love that cat. I think the real difference between like why I have a dog and why I have a cat is I would never have a cat, an outdoor cat, because they're just like prey at the end of the day. They're gonna get hit by a car. It's just a lot of worry. And also, if you have a cat and with like a litter box scenario, it smells. It smells awful. You walk into someone's apartment and you never have to ask if they have a cat. You just walk in, you get the odor right away. Like, oh, you have a cat. I smelled a distinct smell of litter box urine and feces. Delish. Neither of his dogs are corgis. This is true. Neither one is corgis. One's an Akita Pit Bull, and the other one's a Schnauzer, Australian Cattle Dog, Pomeranian. He's a real mutt. He's like 12 dogs in one. I just got a rescued Australian Shepherd mix. They're such great dogs because they're so smart. Australian cattle dogs are like great as long as you exercise them. I have an Akita Pit Bull mix. They're such a love bug. Yeah, mine's a real love bug. Like people get afraid of pit bulls, and rightfully so, because people who are drawn to pit bulls typically want them for violent reasons, so they become violent dogs. But the pit bull was originally known as the nursery dog because it's so gentle and with children. Like Hobbs, my big a pit bull Akita, is the most empathetic dog I've ever met in my entire life. If you're having a bad day or slightly sick, he's like all over you. Like, hey, let's raise your spirits. And he's also like, if you scold him or something, he will literally go sit in the corner, facing the corner, and kind of look back. Like, I'm mad at you. Here, let's do USA. I have a small little bird who likes to sit on your fingers and he doesn't fly away. I don't like birds. I've had birds. I don't like birds. I also don't like I would never get a bird, like a big bird, because they live so long. And also, they like spit at you and throw seeds and cause fits and do all this stuff. They're just messy animals. Like, I dated a girl who had a big bird, and we went to a bird shop. And it was like the most intimidating place I've ever been to in my entire life, because the owner of the shop had like a dozen parakeets, like chained to their little fence posts, but to get to their fence posts were all above like the food containers, and they would like snap at you if you tried to like get the food. And then as we're like checking out, she had one of those big white birds that's just free roaming, I suppose, and it landed directly on my shoulder, and I freaked out. It was like so ridiculous. I was like, oh my god. Because like their claws, they don't just like rest them, they like dig them in to like have a secure footing. I'm like, oh my god. This is how I die. I get pecked to death by a bird. Dogs can be messy too? Not really. Sure, they can be messy if you let them roll around in the mud. The only mess my dogs create is like dog hair, which is like, yeah, if you have a pet, your life is fur anyways. And Hobbs has the little like swim dog mouth where he has a little droop, so sometimes he drools a little bit, but not like a Saint Bernard drool. Yeah, drool on boxers. Yeah, that's gross. I would never have a boxer just for the drool. Ugh, disgusting. My dog just pooped on the floor. Well, maybe you should let your dog out on a more regular basis. You should crate train him. That's on you. Any animal you don't train is going to be a messy animal. Cats are the same. Like, cats will mark their territory, but in quiet. They're just, like, when we were selling my parents' house, we had cats, and, the realtor's like, okay, so we're going to hire someone because it smells a little, like, there's a little distinct cat pee. And the guy came in with, like, a UV laser to, like, spray down. It was like, there was cat pee all around. I was like, when the hell was she doing this? Like, we had 2 female cats. We weren't ready for that. And it was only one of them, but she would just pee everywhere. I taught my dog to sit, stay, mat, and paw in 1 week. Yeah, because you have an Australian cattle dog. They're very smart dogs. They love training. They love that. My dream is to have a dog that won't run away when it's out off a leash, but also wants to play fetch. Like, I both my dogs will like stay around me off leash. Ranger's really good about recall because I've had him since he was a baby. Like, I could just point my finger down and he'll just come right next to me no matter what happens, which is great on hiking. But neither of them want to play fetch. They have no interest. Like, what'd you throw that for? Ranger will run over to go make sure it's dead. But he's like, all right, it's dead. It's like, it was a stick, my guy. I'm like, yeah, it was dead now. Why are little dogs so aggressive and territorial? Because they're little dogs. They know every fight for them is a fight for their lives because they're always fighting against bigger animals. The adrenaline kicks in. Their fight or flight kicks in and they fight. Which is why I think a lot of big dogs are very gentle because they have the opposite effect. Like, what are you going to do? We're fighting. He's like, oh yeah? You want to see how that ends? Like, you never go to the dog park and see a Great Dane in a fight. It never happens. Great Dane's like, what are you going to do? Here, let me just paw you away. Chihuahuas are mean dogs? They are. They can be mean dogs. They can also be incredibly lovely, but they're mean. They can be mean dogs. Good job, boys. Our Greyhound is a giraffe, and he's the chillest animal ever. Greyhound surprises me a little bit because Greyhounds run. They go zoomies. All right, we got a contest in 3. Let us do. We haven't done any. Let's do Wordle. That is Romania. Nailed it. Can you guess the 5 neighbors of Romania? Yes, we have Serbia. We have Hungary. We have Moldova. We have Bulgaria. We have Ukraine. I'm a genius. No one can beat me. Can you guess the capital city of Romania? Ah, I got beat. Is it Budapest? No, Budapest is Hungary. Is it Minsk? No. I think Minsk is Bulgaria. What's Romania? Bucharest. Ah, that was close. Can you guess the flag of Romania? That one. No, frick. That's, that one. That's Moldova. Romania and Chad have the same flag, by the way. National emblem of Romania. Maybe this? Yeah. The Balkans love their eagles. Romanian. English? Russian? Turkish? Hungarian. Ah, I should have gotten that. All right, contest is up. Same as before, we go Arabian Peninsula. The Balkans love their eagles, says an American. Yeah, at least we have an eagle. Do the Balkans even have eagles? What's really funny about the American eagle is whenever you hear an eagle in movies, that's not the sound an eagle makes. They're like squawking animals, so they replace the eagle sound with like a falcon. Like noise they make in movies. That's not an eagle. Have you ever been to Alaska? Eagles kind of act a little bit more like pelicans or like seagulls. Get wrecked. You suck. Get good at the game, nerd. You suck. Can't even stream snipe properly. Create an alt so you can win next time, huh? Now, speaking good of the Philadelphia Eagles, though, Jason Kelsey's one of the coolest guys there ever was. He's awesome. Like, the worst thing Jason Kelsey's ever done was recently. He was on, like, the Penn State campus, and some guy was, like, some kid was following him and was calling his brother the F slur because he's dating he's dating Taylor Swift. And Jason Kelsey grabs that kid's phone and smashes it on the ground and then takes it. And you go, hell yeah, Jason, that was awesome. And then his wife is also really cool because some people were accosting them in public. And Jason's Kelsey wife was like having none of it. And it's just like, you know, you reap of alcohol, you're embarrassing yourself. And you go, hell yeah. I'd back Kelsey up for that. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone going like, whoa, Kelsey overstepped there. It's just like, no, dude. The guy was being an absolute a-hole, and he got what he deserved. Sure, Travis Kelsey's probably gonna have to buy that kid a new phone, but at the end of the day, he can afford that. He's got FU money. But let's say that kid tried to take Jason Kelsey to court for like destruction of property and all like the stuff. No way is 12 jurors. There's not gonna be one like me that was just like, yeah, no, Jason, I would have done the exact same thing as Jason did. Not guilty. Say her name, Kylie Kelsey? Yes. I didn't say her name because honestly I had forgotten it briefly, but it was Kylie Kelsey. Yeah, she's awesome. What do you do with the gold in this game? Is it useless? Yeah, it's useless. I think at one point the developer had an idea of what to do with gold, but it was another kind of failed idea. Like, he often implements things with a grander strategy in mind, but then doesn't follow through. Why do you have jurors in the United States? Basically to prevent judges from becoming too strong. It's a checks and balances on the legal system. And you may think, whoa, hold on. Isn't like the Supreme Court kind of biased right now? Yeah, it's like the only court that you don't really, you know, it's a prime example of when you just have judges. People don't talk about how smart the founding fathers were. Yeah, I mean, even George Washington's like, don't have a two-party system because it'll be awful. And here we are with the two-party system and it's awful. And they both desperately want to keep in power. Like, if you want to know the one ticket item that will absolutely, without a doubt, unite the Democrats and the Republicans, they will fight to the death on this, is ranked choice voting. Ranked choice voting, if you don't know, is like you get, like, let's say there's 6 candidates, you rank them in choice, you rank them in like which one you want to be the most popular. So like and if your first person doesn't win, then your votes go to the next person until like there's a winner. And the reason the Democrats and Republicans don't like that is because it opens the floor for potential third parties. Like Nevada just had a ballot question of should we move to ranked choice, and the Democrats and Republicans both spent millions and millions and millions of dollars on both sides being like, do not let ranked choice go through, it's awful. And so they can stay in power. Runoff voting is kind of smart. Yeah, it is smart. It's a great system. But it makes it so that the people who are already in power may not be able to keep on to their power, so therefore has to stop. Green, I'm just going to put you in timeout for 30 minutes, bud. That's kind of rude, bud. Here I am talking about ranked choice and you go, oh, libs. Libs so salty. Hey, you know what the libs aren't going to do? Storm the Capitol because we lost. Invent a system of how we lost. All right, let's do Middle East. Anyone else notice how all the lawsuits that were being started about how the election was being stolen again quietly went away? Do you think those lawsuits are still going to go through? Hey, Love Tree with the $2 donations. Gotta go to work. See ya. Hey, bud, thanks so much. Give you a little heart. Yeah. Appreciate the $2, my friend. Yeah, probably should deal with the big threat up here. Long, can you help us over here, bud? Doing well. This is a problem. Abba's over here. Politics are only dangerous if you allow yourself to be offended by differences instead of learning from them. Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like a thing of like, you can't be all or nothing into one party. Like, you can't say all Republican ideas are great and all Democratic ideas are bad, or all Democratic ideas are great and all Republican ideas are bad. That's when you stop like becoming an American and become like a person of your party. Like, I'll sit here and tell you I voted for Kamala Harris. I don't disagree with every Republican idea. I do think there's a lot of bloat in big government that could be checked. But to be like, oh, we should just get rid of the FBI. Like, like, hold on a minute. That one might be a little bit too far. Why are Americans so worked up about their political election? Moldova had a political election and people barely cared. I think it has to do more with the weight of responsibility that America carries in the world. Like, yeah, Moldova's influence is not, honestly, I'm going to be just frank with you, not very big. It doesn't matter. The United States is like, put itself in the position to be the police of the world, the economic hub of the world. What happens in America happens everywhere. Like, you can't just have like, the American economy goes bad for a little bit, the entire world economy goes bad. Some agencies like the FBI probably need reform though. Yeah, I mean, it's the idea of question everything and change what's appropriate. Like, every place no place should be above reproach of being questioning what's happening here. Why are we doing this? But to be like, the whole system is awful, we just need to get rid of it. No, the FBI does a lot of, like, I couldn't imagine a world where the FBI was like a target of like conspiracy and corruption. Americans overestimate themselves? Not really, bud. I want you to watch the US stock market on a day where it goes bad. The dock worker strike in America will be bad for everyone. And as a European, you also have to realize your safety is the only reason you have any kind of safety is America's military. But that economic impact would also be when China or Japan would go broke. Yeah, all major economies have an effect on the world. What my comparison was is like, the guy was like, why does America matter over Moldova? And that was my example, that America's economy matters more than Moldova's. I'm from outside Philadelphia, moved to Clearwater, Florida. I actually know where Clearwater is. I am a Florida man. I don't know if you know this. Albania safeguards Western values from who? Who are you the stopgate from, brother? What is Albania protecting? It matters who the candidates are. If it was a moderate Republican, I as a European wouldn't care. Oh, let's do Civil War, by the way. Yeah, I don't think too many people care about moderates in general. It's just when you get the extremes. Albania protects Kosovo? No, the United States protects Kosovo. Kosovo has a street called Bill Clinton. NATO protects. Albania might be the first one there, but it's going to be No, actually, no, it'd be the United States. We probably have a fleet there. We have bases in Germany. Flights will be launched immediately. When the economy tanked in 2008, Moldovans were way less affected by it. Sure. Tell me when the Moldovan economy tanks. Let me know a day that's going really bad for Moldovans. And I'll tell you if I felt that in America. All right, let's do Europe. How do you change the lobby to? You go to game menu, settings, and then where it says lobby, you click lobby 2, and then back and close. Do you think China will rival the United States as world superpower? They already do. I served on a jury once with a woman whose husband was a prosecutor at The Hague against Slobodan Milosevic. I'm gonna be. Oh, wait, frick. I'm in. Sorry, I clicked off. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who that is. I'm guessing a Moldovan former leader. USA has a military base in Italy as well. Yeah, we have them in most European countries. Just Google US military bases. They're everywhere, my guy. Even countries that don't want us there, we're there. Hell, we still have a base in Syria. Don't get me wrong, I'm not tooting the horn like America's the world's savior or that we're like better than anyone else. I'm just saying we are more powerful than anyone else. Slobodan was a Yugoslavian and Serbian politician who was the president of Serbia. Oh, okay. All NATO countries have US bases? Probably. Do we have a base in Kosovo? Does the US have a base in Kosovo? Yes, we do. Albania guarding Kosovo. Are you kidding me? We're already there. Hi, Abba. I'll wave to you. Hi, Abba. I'll wave to you directly. Hi, Abba. The US probably has one commercial airplane with a missile in a public airport that's being counted as a base. That's cute, Paul. That's cute. While you guys bought healthcare, we bought a freaking Tomahawk missile. Alright, white is a threat. Here, bud, let's work together. Let's work together. Let's work together. No. We fight this guy. We fight this guy. This is a threat. Everyone's lives will be better if we weaken a white player. They're getting too strong. We gotta put a cap on their strength. Billy, me and you, we go after this guy. Billy! Is it because of what I said about Philadelphians earlier? China, I don't know what you're doing, bud. You might want to help fight the white team? Like red? What's your plan? Frick, homie's getting wrecked down here. Yeah, I know. My teammate just died. Not a lot I can do about it. I don't know what happened to China's troops. He had equal amount of troops. I mean, if you're not fighting white right now, I don't know what you're doing. Like, they're getting very strong. Oh, that's a huge blow to red team. That's a critical error. That basically takes red's chances of winning from like 40% to basically null. I don't think they can win anymore. Hey, Kendall, thank you for subscribing, brother. Mission failed. I'm dead. Blue has a good shot at winning this. But white's just going to eat away at red in the meantime. So blue's in a race. They got to take down tricks right now before the white team can knock down these red players. Blue, you should not be helping. Your sole focus should be on purple right now. Red's your buffer state, my guys. We need to see what happened to China's troops. I think he just over-attacked. This is taking an awful long time. There should be no boating. You're in a speed race and you're about to lose, Blue. White's about to win it because you can't take out this guy quick enough. You had two people who both had like 10 million each and couldn't get it done. Now you're gonna face white, who has 10 million each, but you still have this guy to deal with. That was too long. White's gonna win this. Hey, chat, thank you for subscribing. This is close. No, this is over. This is over. White's won. Yeah, that's White's game. What did happen to China's troops? See, this should be a dog whistle. Is the white over here? Red should start worrying about them now. He should have started attacking Furry right now because he could have gotten help from the black player. Strengthen red. Now white's way big. These two should immediately turn on this because they have to recognize no one over here is going to slow these guys down. If white has this corner, they're only going to push out in one direction, which is straight down red. I don't know. I think he just sent a giant attack because he went from like 4 million down to like 1 million in a second. All right, we got contest coming up. All right, we got 4 minutes for contest. Let's do a flaggle. Guess the country. Wide country. Wide flag. I'm trying to think of a country that has a wide flag. I gotta get a guess out there. Give me Bhutan. It's not gonna be Bhutan, but give me Bhutan. Northeast Bhutan red with a yellow outline. Northwest, excuse me. I have no idea. Give me like Uzbekistan. I know it's not, but just to tell me if I'm still need to go east or west. 3,000 kilometers to the east. The hell is even this? Tell me where I am in terms of Poland. South of Poland. I still don't know this flag. It's a Balkan country, obviously, because you got an eagle. It's not Serbia. It's not North Macedonia. It's not Kosovo. It's not Montenegro. It's not Albania. Brothers, I got nothing here. I don't know. Has anyone got it? It is Montenegro? Oh, okay. I thought Montenegro's was a darker red. National emblem of Montenegro? Probably an eagle. That's a Syria eagle. It's that one. Love Turkmenistan. Just horse. Just horse. Can you guess this capital city flag? Maybe that one? No. Never was gonna get that. City of that. Croatia borders it. Corgi, you should play Countryal. Skip. I don't care. Select a country. I don't know what this means. I should have. Give me Bolivia. Okay, I did get America right. Southerners wrong. Population's higher. Give me Guatemala. Northern America. Lower, bigger population. Nicaragua, maybe? Northwest of Nicaragua. El Salvador? Oh, the temperature. I was reading that. I was thinking this was direction. North of El Salvador. Honduras? Wait, is it Cuba? Is it Mexico? Is it Canada? Is it the United States? Hey, okay. I hate how it's in Celsius. I don't know Celsius. Temperature-wise, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what it's talking about. Honduras has fewer people than Guatemala. Yeah, I don't know a ton about Honduras or Guatemala for that reason, or for that same thing. We missed the contest. Ah, true. This is true. I forgot about my timer being off. Yeah, if you're in the contest, stay in the contest, try and win it. We'll catch up with each other in the next contest. Trainry! Hey, bud. Long time no see. Well, it's my stream sniper. Still sniping. Still bad at the game. Has to be on my team in order not to die. We'll throw at any point given. You know, you could just work on becoming better at the game. Guys, you should just immediately be going into this guy. I don't know why anyone's waiting. He's got 20,000 troops. Take him out now. This is a big guy. You just got out in like 2 seconds. Hungry, do the same. Fight this guy. Yeah. Fight this guy. Trust. Donations are coming. Yeah. This guy's a little bit of a threat to getting our back lines because Rabbit doesn't have any troops. Rabbit, you need to stop attacking, guy. You gotta save up. Your red interest is at 1.2 million. You have 100,000 troops. Stop trying to get into the fight. Save up and donate. Is there a reason the three of you won't fight down like that guy? The four of you. Atreides is there too. Is there a reason you won't fight down this guy? Have no fear, England. Liam will eventually come over backwards to help. Liam, bud? Focus has got to be to the east. See how this is a problem? Yeah, keep fighting the good fight, England. We'll eventually even out. Mad, hold on. You have very little troops. Stop trying to fight back. Use your defensive modifier. See, this is why you save up, Rabbit, because you're about to be on the front lines too. Ah, Liam's with the clutch boat. Keep fighting, boys. Keep fighting. Cheese Fries, you should be in this fight. You have 1,000,000 troops. You should be attacking immediately. Lend support to your crown. Charge in, brother. Many hands make light work. England's been at this fight the whole time. Mad's back in it. We won contest. Nice. Congratulations. Good job. Yeah, we're winning this one too. Good job, boys. Skeleton squad assemble. Let's go. Dude, you got me into the game. I've been getting destroyed. It's a game that like you can watch as much as you want, but ultimately you kind of have to play it to get better at it. It's like chess. You can watch a lot of chess streams, but you gotta play it to get better at it. There's chair. Let's give you chair right now while I go get some water. The lumbar support. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, the chair comes with like a lumbar support pillow, but I have an awkward shaped spine, so it doesn't really do anything for me. What am I getting pinged in Discord about? Guys, OG's about to declare war on Corgi. Again. Again. What do we do? What do we do this time? Hold on, let me find the meme of Ben Affleck smoking. Ben Affleck smoking. Give me that meme. Yeah, this one. Give me this one. This one's better. Here. Show me the picture. There we go. And I'll just snip it. That way I don't accidentally download something. Not them not gonna have their fun? No, I'm just gonna reply like, why? There we go. I just posted that in the territorial Discord. Like, cool. Here we go again, boys. Here we go again. Gosh. One more Civil War? No, we're pretty close to the end. Mirror, I got your message. I will read it here in a little bit. Never won an actual proper match without someone carrying me? I wouldn't view it that way. Because you never win a game without... You never win a team game without teamwork. Who's top chatter? We can look that up. I wouldn't get down on yourself because you feel like... I wouldn't have the mindset that people carry you. Top chatter is DJ, guys. DJ, Liam, Shizy, Alex, Alexia, Icy, Furry, OG, Alchema, David, and Zero Winter. You're back in the top 10. Congratulations. I won't look at the 11 through 20 because those are losers. Our contest is up. We go Asia, Africa. Couple people in North America to hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Quality over quantity. Blacksmith, you haven't been here in like 2 months. Your comments aren't that good. I'm back. Welcome back, Rar. I'm gonna spawn next to Yigit. Okay, do your thing. As long as Yigit's spawning in Asia or Africa. You guys went for West Africa again. It puts you on an island. You want to be on the eastern side, guys. For next time. It's too late now. Here we go again, bud. Ah, he got me. He fooled me this time with a half full send. But it should be easy target for everybody else. All right, good presence in Africa. Who went down here? SQA, why? Nobody in South America, good. Our freaking North America presence is gone, though. That's awful. Just work together. Work together. Like, these are both really good targets. Good job, Abagalula and Sudadrol. Sudadrol. Been a minute, brother. Good to see you. Brandon, Circus Guard, England. You should be working over here for Slav. Let's immediately start that fight, guys. Mama's going to be able to join you here in a second. Rabbit stuff. You might want to hold your troops a little bit, brother. You don't have a lot and you got a big guy down here. Hello, Mr. Corgi. What's up, RRC? How are you? Yeah, work together, work together. Find targets you can all fight together. Knock them down. Especially in Asia. We have a good grouping up here, but we could have used a few more players over here. Yeah, and this is what happens when we go West Africa, guys. You're cut off from the rest of the team. No one can help you, and everyone's kind of gone. DJ, Praise Jesus, and Sago are both all in really good positions. So is Furry, but he just kind of looks like he got the rough end of the stick. Make sure if you're in this sector, you're attacking somebody with a teammate. SQA actually got big down here. Look at him go. I mean, he's facing this bot, which is going to constantly get him. Rar is going to be a nice player in Australia for us to hold. Yeah, that's a problem. Way to see that immediately submit. Yeah, guys over here got to look to be holding. Keep pushing. Player pie. You got lots of people to attack. If everyone attacks over here, no one needs to save. Good job, Rabbit jumping in. There we go. Pie, if you could start working on friend with submit. Shady, same to you. And then Nova, if you can start working down this bot over here, bud. Stop worrying about the islands. Get the guy right next to you. And then if you're in a free position, if we could get a couple donations down to SQA so we can turn this fight around. He's not that far behind. All right, SQA, you're on your own. No more donations there. Let's start focusing over here. Someone on this eastern front would be great. DJ's good. Salo's good. Twink is good. Good job finishing up over here, guys. Need help in Europe? Yeah, I see Europe. Stop boating farther away. Get the guy right in front of you. You have to understand the crown's right here, guys. The big guy on the blue team's right there. Get the guys directly in front of you first. Don't go after the easy land. This is an exception because it's a full send. Whoever's boating into this, please stop. We don't want to open up an avenue for blue until we're ready for it. All right, donations to Twink. Donations to Twink. Oh, DJ's right there too. What? Heads up play, DJ. Love to see that. You saw blue coming over as the big threat. You immediately were there. That's a mark of a good player. Because what's going to happen with the team? All right, let's solve a big problem for ourselves. If you're free, start donating to SQA down south. SQA, you have to charge. You're at your max cap, brother. You have to charge in. Yep. You'll get donations. Just keep going. And I'm sure DJ's, yep, already sitting a boat over there. Great. We don't have to win this fight. It'd be great if we did. But if we drain all Red's resources into this guy, then we can attack their back lines. All right, SQA's won that fight. Let's try and start loading up DJ again. He's kind of our frontline unit. He's a little bit low on troops. Since you small a boat, huh, DJ? That one's not going to make it either. You guys send a bigger boat. Yeah, that should make it. It's not going to make it anymore. This guy's 3 million. Might as well push through North America. Keep up with DJ. Yeah, there we go. Good job. I underestimated how long we had to spawn in. Overestimated. Yeah, it's okay. It happens. We still pulled together. That was a great teamwork game. Great teamwork game. Positional wise, I would say we lost the early game, but we pulled it together. And the big difference was these guys here and these guys here holding. SQA and RAR held some positions that were optional, which helped us out a lot, preventing ourselves from being attacked in the back lines, which was great. But we reacted to things fast, and that's what won us the game. Are we first place again? It says OG. Oh, we are. Hooray! We did it again! Go us. W. I mean, we'll probably fall off again on Sunday because we don't play. But good job, everyone. That was a great game. Big W. Oh, DJ. Second DJ. By the way, I think you missed it. I did apologize to you for the other day. I'm sorry I overreacted. It probably wasn't you. But I was just mad, and I needed someone to be mad at. And I took my rage out on you, which was not nice. But I do apologize. Corgi should Sunday's chair stream? Yeah, sure. Understandable. No, as like the streamer, it's very much more on me to not get heated. And I was just mad that day for reasons that were not your fault, and I was rude to you, and I apologize. The Luna was Wrecking Girl. Yeah, I need to be mad at Wrecking Girl. We beat OG for a bit in the declaring war. I know, it's just kind of like, again, like, can't we just exist? Can't we just exist in a moment of peace and tranquility? That and DJ never used Luna, that was me? Ah, frick. How do clans even declare war? I mean, it means things for smaller clans, because they'll be like, we'll do our best to make sure the other clan doesn't win, is essentially what a war boils down to. But at the same time, did OG ever not try and make us lose if they had? Like, if they were the third party, they couldn't win, they would still always attack us. So really, the war doesn't change anything. Other than the fact that now I have to be a little bit more on guard in Discord and making sure that they don't come in and say mean things. So that's all that's really changed. The only thing that changes with a war with OG is two things. One, it's more of a proclivity for them to come in and say mean things in Discord. And two is I get stream sniped more often. That's the only thing that really changes. For the rest of you guys, it's, you know, business as usual. It's like Russia declaring war after 2 years in Ukraine. Oh, are they finally calling it a war? I missed that. Is Russia finally calling it a war in Ukraine? How do I join the clan? Type !Discord, and I'll put you in the Discord so you can play with other corgis off stream. Otherwise, you just play with us on stream. Why the blood between Corgi and OG? It's gonna be real one-sided, being quite frank with you. Bad apples from both communities, I would say, but OG's just mad at us because the Corgi clan exists primarily in a streamer, and they view that as unfair. When you boil it down, OG got mad because Corgi's centered around a streamer. So. Yeah, when you boil down all the reasons, they view it as unfair that there's no cap on how many people can enter the game, despite me agreeing with them on that fact and having talked to a developer about it, is they don't like that. They view us as noobs and illegitimate, and it's just like, yeah, sure, we are noobs. But we're just here to have fun. We don't engage in the political side. We've never declared war on anyone. So, I'd much rather coexist in a peaceful environment with OG. But at this point, I'm not working towards. I won't get involved in the political aspect of things, nor will I allow any of the leaders to as well. We say this is our section, this is our tiny slice of the internet. You have a tiny slice of the internet. We coexist. Don't group me in the noob category. You're the king of noobs, DJ. Yeah, you're like one of the generals, but you're a general of a 9-year-old army apparently, even though most of the people here are like 24 to 34. I'm in their server. When did they declare war on us? I don't know. Someone was just saying that they're going to. Like the general territorial was pinging me like they're going to declare war on you. I'm like, I was kind of hoping we were past that and could be more like peaceful with OG. Corgi, how do I boost the Discord server? Please don't boost the Discord server. It's such a waste of money. We get nothing out of it. There's like, the only thing you get is like there's more memes, but we're not really a meme community. So it's really not worth it. I'm 22. There you go. But I will say from our side, don't do anything to antagonize OG. It's not worth it. We're not, don't mistake us hanging out and having fun as like we're like in, you know, hanging out as this community as we are better than any other community. We're just a bunch of guys and like one girl on the internet playing some pixel games. They do this every time they lose the lead. Nothing new. I mean, sure. Honestly, it's going to change nothing for any of you guys. It'll just mean that potentially a few rogue OGs will get a little bit passionate about it and thinks that they need to stream snipe me as a punishment for some reason. Not all OGs are bad. A lot of them are really good guys. They've kicked a lot of their bad guys out, to be quite frank with you. The ones I have ever had a personal problem with have been kicked out. Like the only OGs I've found to be like not reasonable was one time one guy just straight up lied to me. Like I was getting gaslit by one guy. And then one guy just took it way too far and started insulting like mods. And I was like, whoa, no. You can hate me. Don't hate the people who are like just here. So let's move past our mistakes of engaging in it, I would say, if they do. Apparently they haven't yet. Let's move past our mistakes of engaging with it and just exist in a positive aspect of the community. I would say. We can all be friends. We can be competitive but friends. So with feeling so much hate over a few pixels is the wrong idea. Yeah, and we don't need to build up that they are like mean and hateful people either. Let's just, not stereotype each other. I'm definitely a little bit at fault at that as well. Let's not engage in mistakes of the past, and if they do, just, ignore it. Play the game. Engage in things that you enjoy. Don't engage in things that make you angry. All right, but that's going to do it for me today, boys. I will see you on Monday.